What's up, guys? I'm back. So I've been promising for a few weeks that I would review The Golden Bachelor, and so I'm gonna do that now. I want to kind of give a couple of things. I just want you guys to know I've never seen a single episode of The Bachelor or Bachelorette. So this is my first dive into this whole world. So there's a couple, so there's just like a few nuanced things that I just don't know. So sorry. If you guys are like, oh, but they always do this, blah blah. Okay, I don't know that. So this is just my pure honest review of that. And also, I watched this show against my will. So my best friend was like, I had seen previews for it, and she had like casually was like, have you seen this new show come out, Golden Bachelor? And I literally responded, yes, do not make me watch it. And, I get like an LOL or something, and just keeps talking. And I'm like, I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch it. I have no desire to watch a dating show with like retired people. So, of course, you guys know how that ends. Eventually, I got talked into watching it. So now here is my review of The Golden Bachelor. I'm going to start with my one sentence review, like we always do here at headcannoncircus. My one sentence review of The Golden Bachelor is proof that it's never too late to start over. And then I'm just going to go ahead and jump into my pros. Pro, women supporting women. Pro, there's life after heartbreak. Pro, why are my eyes leaking? So, guys, this show, like, and I don't know if it's just because I've never watched the other shows, but I've never watched the other seasons, but I've heard that like it gets really catty, and like there's a lot of just like people like women hating women, and even like on The Bachelorette it gets pretty dicey, and it's just kind of overall gross. So like this is literally the definition of women supporting women. I think they're all like 60 and over, and they're constantly telling each other how beautiful they look, how wonderful, how smart they are, how talented. They're having a bad day. Everyone's around them, supporting them, lifting them up. Nobody's getting upset about like you got a date with him, I didn't. And so it's just this wonderful example of how I hope that I hope every woman gets to experience that kind of support at some point in their lives. So I want to watch spin-off shows with with a lot of these women, especially Susan, because they're just it's just amazing. And it's kind of amazing seeing these women be so vulnerable, tell their stories. That's what I'm saying, why my eyes leaking, because they are in their 60s and 70s, and so they've had like partners pass away, or they came from abusive relationships, so they have all this life to live. They're sharing it, and it's completely raw and vulnerable. And I almost wonder if like, because surely there's going to be another season of this. I can't imagine that there's not, because it's been pretty successful. And I kind of wonder if I think that this is probably going to be the only pure season we're going to get of this, because once the producers get their claws in it and kind of start making the women, fight and fight and stuff like that, I don't think we're going to get something like this magic again. So I think it's worth the watch, and it's not over yet. I don't even know how many episodes left, but they're already doing home visits. So, and I think I think that's like right before the finale. Um, and it really just shows you that life is lived in stages, and just because one stage is gone and there's another one doesn't mean that it has to be any less important or epic than the stages you lived before. So yeah, I could just sing praises about the show forever, but I think it's worth the watch, especially if it's just if you really like the other ones, just cleanse your palate and watch this and just let it be wholesome. So the cons are everybody looks alike. So to be fair, in the beginning of the show, there was diversity. There were a few people of color, and there was some diversity. They left fairly quickly. And then yeah, and now like all the women left. Like I cannot tell them apart. Like it's been like this for probably the past 3 episodes. I've not been able to tell these women apart unless it has a little name below it. I'm like, oh yeah, because they all look alike. Like they all look alike. So and that's okay because I'm sure that there's some cultural things going on in there that I don't know about. He's in his 70s. He probably most definitely has a type at this point in his life. So it is what it is, but damn. Like someone wear a bow at all time, or like you wear pink, you wear purple, you wear blue, so I know who I'm looking at. Um this one's gonna sound mean, but my other con is hot tub hookups. Like it, to be fair, I'm like this. I'm like this with any reality show that I watch. Like it skeezes me out to know that like someone is hooking up, like these people are hooking up and then literally turning around in the same breath and like hooking up with someone else. And it like seriously irritates me. Like this is just Elisa and me. This is just I don't know if this is a feminist in me because I haven't watched the Bachelorette, so I don't know how I would feel because I need to would watch one of those. But like this guy is getting all the action at the expense of these women, and it seriously is pissing me off. Like he gets to hook up with all these women and like go ahead, you get yours, sir. But like all these women are just like stuck and they're just like throwing themselves at you, and like you get he gets all this punani and like she just and like they're all just like please love me, please love me, please love me. So yeah, but I know that's the show, I know, but you guys can, but that's just my opinion. Okay, I understand it still grosses me out. Like it just makes me skeeve. I just wish that they could have like little hookups on the side and then I wouldn't care. So, but maybe they're one of them's in love with the cameraman or the producer or whatever, and I don't know about that. So that's fair. Um, Also, why are my eyes leaking? So I I'm like crying every episode, and it's sweet, but also it's like sad. Like they have lived a lot, and I'm just like I'm sad every episode. I'm like, oh my goodness, I need like a break or something because whoo, I'm sad. So yeah, but and I guess like this show, so that's the end of my cons. But so I guess this show is different than the other Bachelor and Bachelorettes because I guess each episode is usually 2 hours long and it's like way more drawn out. And this this show is only 1 hour long, and like I think we're 5 episodes in or 6 episodes in, and it's already home visit and are like the finales next week. So it's very condensed. It's very short. Um, so easy to watch, easy to pick up. And yeah. So that being said, I am going to do the rocks roundup that, as we do here at Headcan Circus. And no copyright infringement intended. We're just having fun. So the Golden Bachelor is proof that it's never too late to start over. And we have women supporting women, life after heartbreak, why are my eyes leaking? Cons are everyone looks alike, hot tub hookups, and why are my eyes leaking? So, that being said, y'all, this is a 4.5 out of 5. Honestly, if I wasn't like so emo after every single episode, probably give it 5 out of 5. And if I knew a little bit of what was going on. So for my first jump into the Bachelor, Bachelorette world, I think this is a good place to start, honestly. And yeah, I'm already Googling all these people, figuring out everything about them. It works, and give it a watch. I don't know what channel this comes on. I watch it on Hulu, so and I just have to wait for the next day for it to come out. But give it a watch. Let us know in the comments if you like it. If there's a specific season of The Bachelor I need to watch. If you're like, oh no, Lisa, you gotta watch a season, let me know. I'll watch it, give you guys an honest review. So thanks for your time, and we'll see you guys soon.